If we believe that everyone has the right to a fulfilling life, to achieve and aspire with their hopes and dreams, then we have to ensure that the most basic of needs are met. And when you think about what it costs to live, we think about wages, but it's really about what is it just to cover, to live within our community. We focus on the federal poverty line, which again, you know, is about $25,000 for a family of four. How can any family of four live on $25,100? It's a flawed premise. When we look at what it costs for a working family to support a family of four, it's over $64,000 in Monroe County. This is not bells and whistles. This is childcare at $14,000 average per year. This is the ability to put food on the table and have health insurance and quality of care. So when we think about what is needed for dignity and to not have any public supports or private philanthropy, we have to be true that wages are the key to that solution. When we are paying anything less than the 15 or the 20,000 or 30, I'm sorry, wrong. If we are paying anything less than what it costs to support a family, we are building a structure where families must also have public supports and private philanthropic supports. That is what we are saying. So at minimum, the $15 an hour is about $30,000 a year. We are still well below what it is required for a family to make ends meet. So at United Way, we want to lead by example. We've been at $15 an hour for quite some time now, and we're able to do that given the type of work that we're in, the example we are aspiring to set. It is much more complicated for our direct human service partners whose funding comes from philanthropy and through government. It is not an easy solution, and really the private sector leads the way, and our not-for-profit partners need our help and our support. If we do not pay livable wages, we will continue to see poverty in alarming rates. So it is the least we can do, but it also is complicated in the sense of the quickness. The need is now, but getting there from here to there takes time, and that is hard to understand and it's hard to say, but it is important to recognize the challenges of going from the wage levels that we've been set and where we need to get so families can make ends meet. The commitment to that journey, and for RMAPI and Level Up Champions and others to wrap around supports and say, this is how we did it, this is how we dealt with wage compression, this is how we dealt with all of these implications, and this is what the results are, and highlighting the goodness that came out of that. That to me is a testament to the role of wage commitment and RMAPI and a collective approach. The shaming into it doesn't work. Requiring it, maybe, but it really is coming down to education and understanding and will. When workers know their food and their clothing and their children have quality daycare and they are able to show up to work with those worries addressed, it's incredible the things that happen. We've heard the stories of wages being increased and families crying, employees crying, what it means to them to not have to really hustle for the 2 or 3 jobs plus the side hustle. The misnomer that being poor means you're lazy, it's actually the exact opposite. So where are we as an institution if we are not leading the way? And we're not done. We continue to evaluate, we look at market, but the market is low. So it really has to be about how can we support our employees the best way possible and our continued commitment so that they are able to live their best lives and do their best work. Within our institutions and again throughout our communities, that's a commitment United Way makes, and that is what our RMAPI truly has elevated as a community conversation that has felt significantly different since before our RMAPI until our RMAPI today.